So, a little backstory time again. So, we're watching the new Suicide Squad. So, this isn't the Suicide Squad, this is the Suicide Squad. So, you know it's not the same as the first one. How fucking hard it is to put a number 2 behind the fucking title of the movie. Like, I don't understand. So, yeah, I watched the first Suicide Squad. I think I watched it on the theater, maybe, and I didn't like it. I think it was, putting it lightly, it was shit, and the characters it portrayed, they were laughable. The only good only character that made justice to his animation or comic counterpart was Margaret Robbie's. Fuck. My brain froze. Help me out a little. Ah, fucking damn it. How the fuck do I... Suicide Squad. Harley Quinn, that's... So, yeah, the only one who made justice to his comic counterpart was Harley Quinn, and who was portrayed by Margaret Robbie. It's dangerous that I knew the actress before the character, because I don't care two shits about the actress. But the movie itself was complete shit. I didn't like Will Smith's Deadshot at all. Like, it was piss poor. I didn't like the movie. Amanda Waller was nice, but John Cena. Yeah. But that's the reason I didn't watch Birds on a Prey, which was, well, it has some like similarities. But I didn't want to watch it at all because I didn't like the first Suicide Squad. So when I saw the trailer for Birds on a Prey, something like that, I didn't want to watch it. And let's see if the Suicide Squad number 2 is gonna be anything that I would be interested in. I have to say that at the moment, the one superhero like comic book movie I want to see, I haven't had time to watch it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch it in the next 2 days. Yeah, is the Zack Snyder's Justice League, because I didn't like the Justice League movie. I thought that the way they interpreted the characters was wrong, and the flow of the movie was all over the place. I like the twist, and I like the like conspiracy that wasn't the Joker, that was the Jason Todd Joker. I actually like that one. If you don't know who Jason Todd is, Jason Todd was one of Batman's Robins who Batman thought was killed by the Joker, but was actually taken away by the Joker and tortured and turned into the Joker. So there's a theory that Jared Leto's Joker is Jason Todd, and I actually like that because that actually could fit, because that's somewhat similar than Jason Todd's Joker. But let's see the Suicide Squad. The trailer, I mean. Then let us hope to God this is better. Oh my fucking God, they have Idris Elba. Is that fucking John Cena? Yeah. Idris Elba, John Cena. Amanda Waller is the same, okay. Harley.
Here to save you.
You were gonna save me?
It was a really good plan, too.
Well, I can go back inside and you can still do it.
That's patronizing.
I'm so sorry. Harley Quinn.
Blood sport.
You know the deal. Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence. You fail to follow my orders in any way, and I detonate the explosive device in the base of your skull.
Suicide Squad.
Nom nom.
Any questions?
And
Yes, that is your hand. Very good.
we're all gonna die.
I hope so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Here's the deal. We fail the mission, you die.
If we find out any information you give us is false, you die.
If we find out you have personalized license plates, you die.
What? No.
If you cough without covering your mouth.
Hardly. Although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
What is this? What the fuck am I watching? It's mind fucking boggling how fucking bad every single Warner Bros. And DC live action movie is. How can they fuck this up? Like, I would actually argue. Did you see what was odd with Harley? Do I even want to see what's odd with Harley? Nah. Don't see it. It's the same fucking psycho bitch as earlier.
That isn't an open invitation for you to cough.
If we find out you have personalized license plates, you die.
What?
What she is holding. No. Is that the trident of Aquaman? I don't know. This is so fucking weird. And if that's the trident of Aquaman, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna show at the end of the trailer what that thing is. Okay, I found something like one thing that is good about this. The voice actor for King Shark is Sylvester Stallone. That's the only positive thing about it. Don't hate DC, because DC has more. It has the better characters than Marvel. This is a hot take on this one. I think DC has way better characters than Marvel. If you like really serious characters like I do. Marvel has those fucking Disney happy joy bullshit there. But DC has the most like best characters for drama and for emotional. And I've read a lot of Marvel comics and I read a lot of DC comics, but I prefer DC comics over Marvel if I want to have like great story. But if I just want to see, I don't know, Thor kicking ass as a super god, one god above other gods, which is like Thor the All-Father. That's the form that Thor gets when he kills the council above gods in the original Ragnarok series in comics. So that's just, yeah, Super Kamiguru Thor. Yeah, that basically. But yeah, I don't know why DC can't make good live action movies. Like every single live action movie of DC is shit. Even the Heath Ledger Joker one, story wise and character wise, that was pure shit. But Heath Ledger's Joker was good. But other than that, the whole movie was a complete mess. I don't want to talk about Bane. I didn't watch the movie for 5 years because what they did to Bane and how badly they portrayed it. But yeah, I'm not super hyped about this movie. Let's watch this completely.
Find out who have personalized license
What is that? Is that supposed to be Brainiac? What? Yeah, but what is the bad guy supposed to be? That looks like Brainiac, but he's not Brainiac.
you cough without covering your mouth.
Harley, although that isn't an open invitation for you to cough without covering your mouth.
What is that?
What's the plan? How the hell am I supposed to know? You're the leader. You're supposed to be decisive. And I've decided that you should eat a big bag of dicks. If this whole beach was completely covered in dicks.
I don't understand why they trying to be funny. You don't have to make those forced jokes in order to be a good movie. Even Marvel does those. Well, Marvel started those. And they're fucking horrible. In the first couple of movies, they were kind of funny. But at the end, like, the last time those Marvel quirky jokes were funny was the first Avengers movie. Where Hulk smashed Loki around and said puny god. That was the last time when those quirky jokes were funny. And I don't understand why DC tries to make those. Yeah, I've seen the new Batman movie trailer. I'm actually quite looking forward for the fucking Twilight vampire portraying Bruce Wayne and Batman. What the fuck is it called? Something Patterson. No, it's Patterson. I'm pretty sure it is. But he was the fucking vampire emo thingy from Twilight. Robert Pattinson. Yeah.
If somebody said I'd eat every dick until the beach was clean for liberty, I would say no problemo.
Why would someone put penises all over the beach?
Why the fuck is there a talk about fucking dicks on a beach in a DC movie?
This is suicide. Well, that's kind of our thing.
It's like a thing.
Don't you worry, eh? I'm gonna get you out of here alive.
I'm going to get you out of here alive.
Oh my god! We've got a freaking kaiju up in this shit!
Oh my fucking god.
It's like angels are splooching all over us.
This could be the worst comic book movie ever. Okay. Wow. This has the potential of being the worst comic book. No, the worst fucking movie ever. Like, was it Mastermind? DC Comics Mastermind? No. What's the fucking... Yeah, that's true. It wasn't Brainiac. Well, it could have basically been Brainiac, but Brainiac wouldn't be caught by Suicide Squad. It looked something like Brainiac. There's a comics. What the fuck was the name of the big brain guy who was a threat to Green Lanterns? Big brain. No, not Brain. That's the character also, but the guy who has a fucking large head. Thinker. That was Thinker. Wow. They they scraped the bottom of the barrel pretty well. Yeah. Wasn't a big character in the comics though. The only interesting movies were Blade movies. No. You have to, like, you have to understand. There was a lot of like interesting movie ideas, but there was also a lot of disappointments to people who know comics. Like, I'm gonna give my wife something that I don't give over. There you go. Throw it away. Yep. And I also could get another coffee, thank you. So let's count all the disappointing things happened in Marvel movies. Sorry about this. I'm gonna talk about this before the next thing we're gonna watch. The first thing I think was the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. I don't know if you remember this, but he was supposedly like an actor portraying a bad guy. Well, I'm sorry, but Mandarin was one of the most important villains of Iron Man. And they made him a joke. I was so fucking mad. But that's not the last time I would be mad. The second biggest disappointments was Thor Ragnarok. I was so fucking happy that I heard that. I actually reread just a few weeks before the trailer came out the Ragnarok series, and that wasn't anything like the comic books. As a matter of fact, it blended two big stories. Actually, two of the best stories together. They mashed up Thor Ragnarok, which is a huge story in Thor's like mythology, and they also smashed up World War Hulk, which is a fucking even bigger story. World War Hulk was based on the Council of Illuminati, which had Xavier and Tony Stark and Reed Richards and Black Panther and I don't remember the rest, but they decided together that Hulk was too dangerous and he needed to be taken care of. So Tony Stark and Reed Richards built a spaceship that could contain the Hulk, and they could send him through a wormhole to the other side of the universe. And that's what they did. And that's one side. And Hulk actually ended up in a gladiator planet and fucking breeded and made Super Hulks. That's what they didn't portray here. But also, there was a glimpse of Beta Ray Bill, which was in a gladiator planet with Hulk and also with Thor in later years. So I was really disappointed. They showed a statue of Beta Ray Bill. They even gave Thor the fucking weapon of which was crafted for Beta Ray Bill. Oh my fucking god! I'm getting triggered all over again. And then they made Captain America: Civil War. I was like, oh my fucking god! The simple best storyline that's expanded through almost 100 different comics. I was like, yes, they're gonna make a movie. Then I was like, how are they going to put 100 comics into 3 hours? And then it came to me like, oh my fucking god, they're gonna mess up Civil War. And that's just what they did. The first indication of that was like, yeah, they are not gonna use the X-Men, which were a part of the Civil War. Thank God they got the rights for Spider-Man, which was actually a huge part in the Civil War comics. It would have been a bigger travesty if they didn't have Spider-Man, but unfortunately, everything else failed. Ragnarok movie, Civil War movie, both of them were shit. Like pure shit. The Infinity War movies were okay. Although I already knew that they're gonna be shit because the Infinity War saga in the comics is again almost 100 comics long, so I didn't like they changed the reasoning behind Thanos. Like, the reason why Thanos wanted to conquer the universe and kill people, like half of the universe, wasn't because there needs to be a balance. It was because he was trying to get laid. He was trying to get Lady Death, and the only way he could impress Lady Death was to kill half of the universe. That's the reasoning why Thanos tried to get the Infinity Stones to use in the Infinity Gauntlet to kill half of the universe. The animated series was fucking awesome. Batman's animated series is the best. Then Justice League animated series. The Young Justice is actually a good animated series also. But if you want to watch good DC movies, you should watch the animated DC movies. Those are like Justice League.